Hello. As you know, I'm a clinical counselor and I specialize in working with adult men regarding numerous issues. However, anger is a very common struggle for the men I work with. So, this video is going to describe what anger management therapy is, what happens in it, and what you can expect from it. Keep in mind that every therapist has their own approach and approaches can differ. This approach is what I use, but is very often used in other anger management approaches as well, as it is based off of current best practices in the research and science of psychology and therapy. If you're struggling with anger that's impacting your relationships, your work, or your overall well-being, anger management may be helpful for you. Help is available and it's possible to learn healthier ways to manage those intense emotions. So, in our sessions, we'll start by taking a deep dive into your unique experience of anger. This isn't just about acknowledging that you get angry, it's about gaining a much clearer picture. We'll explore triggers. What specific situations, people, or thoughts tend to set you off? We'll look for patterns and connections you might not have noticed before. Physical sensations. Where do you feel anger in your body? Does your jaw clench? Do your shoulders tense up? Do you get a knot in your stomach? Becoming aware of these physical cues is crucial for early detection to then start using the strategies that work for you. Thought patterns. What kind of thoughts race through your mind when you're angry? Are they self-critical, belittling, blaming? We'll examine how these thoughts fuel your anger. It's important to note that I will intentionally slow us down during these explorations. Anger can be a very fast-moving emotion, and part of our work will be to create a space to observe and understand these elements as they are happening, or very shortly after. This slowing down is a skill we will cultivate together. Once we have a better understanding of your anger, we'll equip you with practical skills to manage it as it arises. This isn't about suppressing your anger, but about having tools to navigate it constructively. So I'll guide you through techniques like relaxation techniques. This might involve progressive muscle relaxation, where you intentionally tense and release different muscle groups to reduce overall tension. And breathing exercises. We'll practice various breathing patterns, such as diaphragmatic breathing or box breathing, to slow down your heart rate and calm your nervous system. And mindfulness strategies. We'll explore mindfulness techniques to help you stay present with your emotions without getting carried away by them. This could involve paying attention to your breath, your body sensations, or your surroundings. Again, the emphasis here will be on slowing down. We'll practice these techniques in session, simulating situations that trigger your anger, so you can learn to apply them effectively in real time. A significant part of our work will involve examining your thought patterns. Often, anger is fueled by distorted or unhelpful thinking, so you'll learn to identify unhelpful thinking patterns. We will pinpoint common thinking traps, such as catastrophizing, assuming the worst, all or nothing thinking, or blaming. We will challenge negative thoughts, so you'll practice techniques to question the validity of your angry thoughts. Are they entirely accurate? Is there another way to interpret the situation? And we'll develop balanced thinking. So we'll work on replacing those unhelpful thoughts with more realistic, balanced, and constructive perspectives. In this process, I will frequently ask you to pause, reflect, and articulate your thoughts in detail. This will help and give you the opportunity to practice changing them in session. So we'll also focus on how you express your anger. It's crucial to communicate your needs and feelings effectively without resorting to aggression or passive aggression. You'll learn assertive communication, so how to express yourself clearly, respectfully, and directly. You'll learn and practice using I statements. So using I statements to communicate your feelings without blaming or accusing. For example, I feel frustrated when, instead of you always make me angry. To help you with this, we may engage in role-playing, challenging conversations in session. slowing down the pace to analyze your communication style and practice assertive responses. Anger often arises in the context of challenging situations or disagreements. Therefore, we'll develop your problem-solving and conflict resolution skills. So this will involve identifying the core issue. So working on getting to the heart of the problem rather than getting caught up in surface-level arguments. We'll work on brainstorming solutions. So we'll practice generating multiple possible solutions rather than feeling stuck in only one option, stuck in the same cycle. We'll also discuss and explore negotiation and compromises. So you'll learn how to find mutually agreeable solutions in your interactions with others. We'll take a slow and deliberate approach to problem solving, breaking down complex situations into smaller, manageable steps. This will help you develop a more thoughtful and less reactive approach. It's important to recognize that anger isn't always a standalone emotion. It can sometimes be a manifestation of other deeper feelings. So we may explore past experiences. Have past traumas or difficult childhood experiences contributed to your current anger patterns? And other emotions. Is your anger masking feelings of sadness, fear, shame, or vulnerability? This exploration often requires a slow and gentle pace, allowing you to process these potentially sensitive topics with care and self-compassion. Throughout our work together, we'll track your progress. So this might involve using something like an anger log. So keeping a journal of your anger episodes can help you identify patterns, triggers, and the effectiveness of the strategies you're learning. We will review these tools regularly, taking the time to analyze the data and make adjustments to your treatment plan as needed. My goal as your counselor is to provide you with a safe, supportive, and non-judgmental space to explore your anger and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Remember that change takes time and effort, but with commitment and the right tools, and by working together to slow down the process, you can gain greater control over your anger and create more fulfilling relationships. If you're interested in trying anger management, feel free to click the online booking link in the account description. Thanks.